What's up, guys? Welcome back. So, how y'all doing? Good, first of all. And yeah, it's been 2 days, and I'm trying to, be consistent of posting on my YouTube, videos. So yeah, of course, I'm just trying, trying. That's all matters, Instead of just thinking about it, you just gotta do it, Try it at least. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just try it. Who knows, it might work out. So as long as you're trying, you are most likely to you know get what you want, or what your aim is, or what your goal is, whatever that is. So of course, the only hope we have is that we try our best, because trying is way better than doing nothing or just thinking. So we know that the majority of people, they the only reason I could say is the only reason that they are not happy with their life, they're not satisfied with what they got and everything, is the fact that they think instead of taking action. They have and that it's not because of it's not lack of knowledge. I wouldn't say it's not lack of knowledge. I would say it's just that they're afraid of risks. And the more you're afraid of risks, the more likely you're going to avoid the reward that you're wishing to get. Because in order for you to get the reward that you're looking for, you gotta get ready to take the damn risk, bro. It doesn't matter what it is. As long as this risk is not killing you, as long as this risk is not causing you death, you just gotta take it, bro. I mean, you just gotta be like, what have I got to lose? There's literally nothing that I have that I've got to lose. I've got nothing to lose. So why the fuck not? Why the fuck not try? So that's literally all it takes, guys. And of course, when I was starting this damn YouTube, I was so motivated. By the way, like it was really an amazing. I was so motivated. I got inspired from a guy called Iman Gatti, if you guys know that, and also some other YouTubers, but that was the main guy. He started with young, very age, like 17 or something, and now look at where he's at. And I wouldn't say he did that for fame. I would say it's more of a like getting even more rich. Even though he was doing projects, he wasn't just doing YouTube. He was doing a lot of projects, and a lot of he knew a lot of skills. And he was providing that skills to the audience and everything. And he was, while he was sharing with that, he was also building a brand, where tens of millions of community, just watch him, and whatever he offers, they're just gonna take it. That is like the power of influence. Like, you are able to influence ton of people, millions of people, by just putting videos out there and convincing what you've got. Isn't that crazy? And by the way, in order for you to be the top, you don't have to know anything. You don't have to know everything, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to know everything. You just gotta do one thing, one literally thing that no one can stop you from achieving what you're looking from that thing. You know what I mean? So I would say, for me, it's crazy. There's a lot of things in my mind. I want to do a lot of things, like so many different things. They call it diversification, and I don't know. I ignorant to actually explain it very well, but I would say, diversification is um, when you've got something. For example, when you've got a stable income stream that is just coming to you every single month, let's say, and that income stream you can create from that income stream, like so many different other income streams. For example, when you're coming your way up, you don't have nothing, right? You People try to do so many things just like I used to. I stopped. I used to think I gotta do a lot of things to get to get what I want. I gotta learn trading. I gotta create another business from there. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta do this. Like so many things that I almost get crazy. Like not the crazy but literally, yeah, I was so confused, so worried about my future and everything until I realized that in your way up, you just need to focus on one thing that could generate you a lot of money, and that money could let you use it smartly, could let you make everything else easy. And you wanna create another business, go ahead with that money. Simple as that. Because everything right now requires money for you to have money, right? So why focus everything? Why focus everything when you can only focus on one thing and make that thing work? After that, everything else will be fucking easy. Okay? And of course, I'm saying this. Well, I have not realized, but there's something called logic. And when something makes sense to you, you go ahead and do it, right? You'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And what I'm telling you right now definitely makes sense. Generating money from one income source firstly, making sure that one skill you've got lets you generate any amount of money you want, would literally make you rich as fuck. Trust me. And then after that, you can diversify. The diversification comes after you are stable enough, your income is stable enough to spend any other businesses that you want to do in the future. That is what it takes to be a damn businessman, an entrepreneur. Okay? Entrepreneur. So yeah, of course, probably months ago, yeah, of course. And also no, like let's just say previously I used to really try everything. Like I told you guys, I literally used to try everything, and it really get me worried. I couldn't sleep. I would used to think, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Like how many person am I, So I realized, okay, this is nothing better. It's nothing better than trusting your the one skill you've got and making out of it. The one skill you've got, and it doesn't have to be trading, guys. It doesn't literally have to be trading. As long as you're a skill, that is all you need. It doesn't have to be trading. You can learn drop shipping. You can learn you can be a public speaker. I've actually thought about that, becoming a public speaker. So in order for me to generate money, what I've got to do is I'm gonna have to hold a seminar for young people where they can attend my little seminar. It's like a meeting, and where I can encourage them, where I can teach them how to be confident, where I can teach them how to communicate with people, because communication is really the key to life, bro. Like the key to life. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're a 9-to-5 worker, if you're a billionaire, doesn't matter who you are, you need communication. You need your communication be the best, because that is how you can get everything you want in this life. So I thought about that, doing it, and after that, next time I could charge them money. The next time they wanna attend my meeting, I could charge them some money. But all that depends on the first impression, because the first impression matters the most. So I've got to make sure that I've come up with the best pitch, the best seminar that they ever take, and from there I can charge in the future some money. Then in that way I can literally make damn money. That's what I thought about it. But again, I said, okay, you know what? You don't have to do a lot of things. You just focus on trading that you've been doing for 2 years. I've gotta be enough, Like maybe if after I make from trading, yeah, of course I'll think about that. But now let's focus on trading. Anyway, finish it right there. But